upcoming things for this weekend. So I'm just doing our usual little check-in with you to see how's the week been? Do you need anything to help you stay grounded, stay calm, create more calmness within you? And if you've been following these sessions, what I like to do is I come in on Monday and do our letting go guidance session. And so this past week, we have been working on letting go of shame. How has that gone for you? How has that felt for you? Have you been able to be aware of where it is? That's the first piece, right? Is to just be aware and then breathe through it and let it go. If you're here with me live, say hi. And if you have any questions about what I'm sharing or suggesting or helping you see within yourself, let me know. Put it in the comments below or message me. So before, I'm going to pull us 3 angel cards to help us just really feel into our heart energy. So saying that, maybe you want to put your hand over your heart and take a nice deep breath with me. Just land in this moment. And breathe it out. Hi, Sheena. Hi, Shelley. Nice to see you both here. So in fact, you know, I did a live session on Insight Timer yesterday, and every time I do one of those lives, I really like to encourage people to breathe, regardless of if you're watching the recording or if you're in something like this live, just by literally putting your hand over your heart and taking a deep breath in through your nose and sighing it out of your mouth helps you stay present. And you know, the other thing is, once I guide you through something like that, anytime you need to, you can tap into that energy. All you have to do, put your hand over your heart and breathe. That's the key piece of just creating calmness, actually recognizing that you have access to that beautiful, warm, healing energy anywhere you are and anytime you are, right? So that, I don't know about you, but feel into that. Whenever I do that, I feel such a sense of warmth, and it really brings my mind down to, yeah, I'm here, I'm calm, I'm at peace, I'm at ease. Now, one of the reasons I'm sharing these pieces is we've got a full moon coming on Sunday. Full moon is all about the harvest. I call it harvest, but it's actually like recognizing how successful you are, that you actually did achieve your goals, your intentions this past month. So I like to follow the cycles of the moon. And so that at the new moon, it's about coming within and checking, what do I need? And then setting intentions, and then following the different phases until we come to the full moon. And the full moon, this full moon in particular, is all about balance. It was kind of a theme with many conversations that I had yesterday. It's like we can really feel this need just for balance. What do you need for balance? And breathe into that, lean into that. What can you do this weekend that helps you remind you that you are the boss of you, that you have what you need within you. Sometimes when we get into our head energy, and what I mean by that is listening to the inner critic or the saboteur voices, or even a wee bit of that shame perspective that I mentioned that we've been working on letting go of this week. And it's all okay. This is all okay. It's about telling ourselves the truth about ourselves and coming back to the breath and seeing, what do I need at this moment? So that's kind of energy that we're going into for this weekend. So just take a deep breath. Shake all that energy off. And I'm going to draw us 3 cards. I'm going to do something a wee bit different today too. So first of all, we'll draw 3 cards of Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels card. This is one of my favorites. I just find the guidance that we get from this is just so gentle and loving, which is basically my intention with these sessions that I get to come out and have with you here. So Let's see what 3 cards come up for us today. Look at this. So the first one is soulmate. So here's me talking about balance. Soulmate is such an important card or message for us because we are all our own soulmate. So maybe this is a part of that full moon, is recognizing I am here. Here I am, my own best friend, my loving companion is here. Now, of course, all relationships fill our cup and make us feel good and feel connected, but it has to start with us. So that's what we're stepping into, balancing what it is we need. Oh, and I love this. The next card is Archangel Michael. So I love when that card comes up because Archangel Michael is such a protective energy. So something that I used to do many years ago, I went through this process of just really calling in the energy of Archangel Michael to protect me against any form of negativity. So each morning I would wake up and I'd say something like, Archangel Michael, please be with me today and protect me against all forms of negativity, especially my own. And I would do that. The suggestion to me when that was taught to me, that idea, was to do it for 21 days to just kind of make that part of me. I think I did it for much longer because it felt good. So whether you're a believer of archangel energy or not, simply stating something like that sets your intention and helps you be aware of any negativity. I don't have to take it on. Any negativity within myself, I can just let that flow. Try that, play with that. Maybe that's something you could do while we're coming through that full moon on Sunday. And then the final one is intention. So what intentions have you been working on this past month? Are they being realized? Can you recognize that you are taking the best steps forward for you? So I love that guidance. Let me know, how does that land for you? Does that make sense? Are you creating a wee bit of space and time for you to just check in with yourself? That's really important, right? This is this vibe of us seeking balance. It's such a theme. Actually, it's a big theme for this whole year. 2021 is about finding our balance, finding balance in masculine, feminine, finding balance in what we do and what we say, right? Shelley says these cards are so great because this week you pulled a card and it was between worlds, which makes so much sense. That's awesome. I love that. Don't you love how there's connections? There's synchronicity is always there. We just need to breathe into it and trust that it's there. Sometimes we don't necessarily see it. So that's awesome, Shelley, that you get this beautiful confirmation for you and for everybody watching this or feeling into this themselves. So I said I was going to do something a wee bit different today. These are my blended compassion cards. I say they're our. Myself and a dear friend of mine who is an aromatherapist created these cards. And you probably see the card of the day that I do on my Facebook page each week. I do that twice a week. Wednesdays and Saturdays I post them. But this is the actual deck. And so I thought, what better way to send you off into the full moon energy, send you off into a wonderful restorative weekend. How cool would it be to just do one of these live and see what kind of guidance will come through for us on these ones. And this is awesome. So the card that came up is connection. Connection says, find your sense of center. Isn't that cool? That's so about balance. When we're balanced, we can find our sense of center. When we stay connected to our core being, the best path unfolds in front of us. So stay connected with your core self, with your heart energy. So do that breathing technique. Yes, Shelley's agreeing that as a confirmation. So when we say come to center, where is the center of you? And come in there and I had a conversation the other day with somebody where we were talking about meditating. I meditate every morning and I can feel really calm, peaceful, centered, grounded, good, aligned with my core essence. And then you can get caught up in the busyness of what you're doing. So it's really important to create ways in which you connect back with that beautiful, calm energy that you had at the beginning of your day. So doing things like put your hand over your heart, or even if you do have a deck of cards, pull a card of the day and leave it out somewhere where you can see it. That's a beautiful way to come back to what's the energy for today. And one more thing before I wrap this up, one more thing is that in my own practice, what I do is I actually do a 3-card reading for myself every morning. In the position of the 3 cards, the first card, I'm asking, what is my energy? And see what comes up for that. The next card I pull is, what's my focus for today? And see what comes up for that. And the third card is, what's my outcome? So I check in with what's my energy, what's my focus for the day, and what will my outcome be. And then I leave all 3 of those cards out so I can see them and just kind of connect back in, because it's always about checking in with your own core self. That's what the key piece about having cards and using these cards are all about, is a tool to check in with. My pleasure. Happy week. Say, if you need any support or guidance or help, let me know. Put it in the comments. For Friday, how can you order the blended cards? Shelley, good question. I will put a link in the comments after I'm finished here. Okay? Thank you for asking that. Much love. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you on